Alright team, another week, another Odyssey. Let's see what we've got. Time Warp. Oh boy, this is going to be a throwback of some sort, I'm sensing. And with Bazaar in the mix, ooh. Okay, some not so pleasant maps to finish on, but at least it's not an extreme mode, so maybe we stand a chance? These two maps are quite nice. Personally, for me, I hate these three last maps, but these two are easier of the two. No, these two are the easier of the two. I hate Bazaar the most. Anyway, it's astounding. Time is fleeting. Okay, let's see what maps we've got. Hard standard. Hard alternate balloons round. Wait, 3 to 80, 3 to 70. Medium standard on Bazaar, 1 to 80. Okay, it's not horrible, but kind is. High finance, hard reverse, 3 to 70. Does reverse on this map actually change anything? Not really. It's literally just pathetic, you know? If you for example reversed Bloonarius Prime, then that's a whole nother deal. Moon landing, hard double HP Moabs, 3 to 80. Oh, okay. Those seem polite. None of them go above 80. And High Finance and Adora's Temple are both on 70. What's the catch? What's the catch, huh? You know me, I hate powers. Hate powers. Alright, what heroes? Quincy and Gwen. Ooh. Who do I want on my team? What are the maps again? Quincy and Gwen. I'm gonna go with Quincy because he's cheaper. Plus, I like my boy Quincy. I love my boy Quincy. Alright, so free range on the primary monkeys, free range on the military, and the magic, and the support, except for the banana farm. Does Time Warp... Is Time Warp literally just a throwback to the previous two Odysseys, where we've had magic and military, and primary and support? Except the only tower that was missing was the banana farm? I wonder. I think that might be the case. Okay, so if that's the case, Crossbow Master, Recursive Clusters, Sniper, Spectre, let's see, what else? Ninja Alk, and then that's probably gonna get her done. Let me just check. Okay, Bazaar might be a bit of a pain until we get the Spectre, and then it won't be that bad. High Finance shouldn't be too bad. Double HP Moabs on Moon Landing. Okay, so my last few choices are just going to be extra Moab damage then. What can we get for more Moab damage? Another plane, top path. Another sniper, top path. And one more cherry on top. I'm gonna go with another Alchemist. More buffs to throw around the place. Sounds good to me, let's get into it. Whew, okay, not bad, not bad. I literally just got a text from an absolute, completely legitimate job offer that says, make up to $324 per hour starting now, the 20th of the 1st, 2022. Just by using this plat for 5 minutes. Now, I don't know what plat is referring to, but I'm not going to click that link for the life of me, even if I am semi-desperate to find out what a plat is. I know it's a type of hairstyle, or maybe a shortened version of the word platinum, but I don't know how I would use that, which is strange. Anyway, let's just get into this Odyssey rather than talking about spam texts and phone calls. I did get another one fairly recently. Quincy, you good there? Oh, maybe a different spot then. There might be better if he can reach this little corner piece. We'll see. Okay, he can. Okay, we'll find out. I did get another one recently. Where is it? There we go. So this was another recent text I got. This one might have been like a few weeks ago maybe. I'm okay with losing 2 lives. In fact, you know what? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I like that position. I really, really do. But I can avoid losing 2 lives. Because halfway through I was able to afford a dart monkey. So we'll just throw that one down somewhere, and then we will keep our lives. Because I'm feeling pretty conservative about this Odyssey. I want to live and do it well, rather than mess up and end up with like 2 lives by the end of it. Right? Okay. So yeah, this was another text I got recently. Elon Musk just launched a project that lets you earn $250 daily. Link provided. That's see, I can sadly see why some people would immediately think, oh fuck yeah, I don't have to get a job, click the link. Especially, but you know what would have worked better? Is if that said Mr. Beast instead of Elon Musk. Because I believe Mr. Beast is more likely to start a project like that than Elon Musk. Because Mr. Beast seems like a genuinely good guy that would do that. But he'd do it a lot less suspiciously than that. But it would be funny though. Imagine that. Mr. Beast actually launches a program like that where he literally just puts $250 into your account, but it looks so much like a spam email that nobody does it. Or like a spam text. That would be amazing. That'd be the type of thing he'd make a video about and be just like, I sent out $250 free money to everybody that this phone, email, chainmail, whatever you want, reached. Let's see how many people actually accepted and how much money I lost. And then he'd probably make more money. Just from the video alone. Alright, so we'll remove this. Quincy and Ninja have got our back. Dart Monkey's literally just here for cleanup if necessary. But I think we're going to be good, at least on this map, because it's really just, what, hard standard? Hard standard isn't the worst thing in the world. We can handle it. We've got it. Oh yeah. I also bought a camera recently. Like a recording / streaming sort of a camera deal thing, right? And I figured because a lot of the times the Odysseys do get a bit more views than the rest of my videos, and that's fine, I'm okay with that. It's sort of my niche at the moment, which is always nice. But I was just wondering, would you guys care if my face was somewhere on the screen while you were watching? Because it's a genuine question of mine, because I see a lot of people that either stream or do YouTube, oftentimes, if they have a camera, they will always use it. And I'm unsure why a lot of the times. Because, for example, this video right here, it doesn't need a camera. But at the same time, does any video? I guess if the video is literally just me talking, then yeah, probably good to have some sort of visual to go along with it. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just not sure. But I don't mind using my camera. Like I'm not gonna freak out and be like, oh my god, face reveal, I need like a million subs for this. No, I genuinely don't really care all that much. But I was just wondering if you guys did. Because it feels like for me that it's not that it's all or nothing, but there's certain times and videos where a face cam would be useful. And the main one I'm thinking of is like horror games. So if people ever wanted me to play any sort of horror games, a face cam would be good so that you could physically see myself shit my pants instead of just hear it through the microphone, you know? I know it's not a pleasant image, but if I was to play horror games, that it would probably be the outcome. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really play horror games. I watch a lot of other people play horror games, but I'm like, you know, a few feet away from the screen. I'm listening through speakers, not through headphones, and I'm not like super involved in the moment, you know, there's like background noise and shit going on. But if I were to play a horror game and actually had like my headphones set up, I would probably be a very easy target. I'm not gonna lie. I would be absolutely scared shitless, and that is a fact. Alright, we should be fine for the Moab. We'll use Quincy's ability if we have to. We really didn't have to, but I'd used it anyway. So, yeah, I was just thinking, you know. Camera, yes or no? That was the main thing I wanted to ponder and ask everybody that's watching. So, thank you all preemptively for your answers or for your silence. I genuinely don't mind. Alright, so we're looking pretty good at the moment. I honestly don't see us losing for a while. So I think we can go for some heavy duty damage. Something like a Spectre. Because we're gonna beat round 63, that's a fact. We don't really need a camo detecting Spectre. We'll just go for the damage dealing one. I only really go for the middle part Spectre if we're versing around 90 and up. Because let's face it, camo leads aren't the biggest problem in the world, right? Or camo balloons in general aren't the biggest problem in the world when we've got Ninja Alk, and if we really do need extra damage, we can just go for a crossbow master instead. But yeah, I figure if this guy can literally kill everything that isn't a camo balloon, the rest should be fairly easy. Plus, I think that's also the reason I prefer Quincy over Gwen. Gwen's more high damage, and I appreciate that, but I'd rather less damage but more technical skills, like being able to see camo balloons and being able to bounce between balloons if I don't aim properly or put them in a right spot. Okay, so yeah, camo detection's pretty solid. Even just the ninja and Quincy alone are doing pretty well. And we're not going to see anything stronger than that, so perhaps we'll just leave it. Round 78 is probably going to be the true test of our camo detection capabilities, but we should be fine up until then. And this Odyssey doesn't seem super difficult anyway. It's hilarious to find the trend. Like when I'm looking back at all my sort of YouTube analytics and video statistics and all that shit, right? It's really cool to see the trend of like, if an Odyssey is pathetically easy, there's like very limited amount of views. But if an Odyssey is a pain in the ass, the views skyrocket, and it's beautiful. I love it, because I can tell. Every time an Odyssey comes out, I can tell roughly like how difficult it is, and thus how many views I'd sort of expect to see. But at the same time, who knows? Who knows? An Odyssey that's easy for me might not be easy for other people, and then I get it wrong, you know? But yeah. So every time, you guys know, I do try to do this monkey knowledge-less. If I had all my monkey knowledge going into these Odysseys, I genuinely am not sure I would have as much fun. Because it would mean it's kind of set up to be easy, you know? It feels like an Odyssey without monkey knowledge is baseball, and then an Odyssey with monkey knowledge is t-ball, you know? Baseball's just like throwing a ball at you. You could get hurt. You have to swing on time. You have to hope it's not going to curve or dip or dive or whatever. And at the same time, while you're trying to swing at it to get the perfect hit off to complete the Odyssey, it could damn well just hit you, so you kind of want to flinch at the same time. But then in T-ball, the ball's literally just sat waiting for you to smack it as hard as you can. But you know, the only downfall is if you miss and you hit the stand. Also, I've devised a wheel. Admittedly, this is more of a streaming thing, but I've created a wheel filled with games because my stream schedule isn't really a schedule. I just kind of decide on the spot what I'm gonna stream next. By the way, I stream on Twitch. Link is probably gonna be in the description if you care about something like that. If not, that's fine too. But yeah, so I've made this wheel instead, and I've allowed people to use channel points on Twitch to add a game to the wheel. Wait, no, never mind. I've done a similar thing, but not exactly that. So yeah, people can throw a game on the wheel. If I have it, then I'll add it to the wheel immediately. If I don't have it, I'll have to buy it first, so it may push that back a couple of streams. But essentially, whatever the wheel of randomness lands on is what I'm gonna play for that stream. But I still need to work out the kinks in that, because I'm not sure if that's a good thing to do every single stream, or if it's something I should do as a sort of once a week type deal. Just because, you know, some people may not like the randomness. They may like that every sort of game that we've been playing recently gets its turn eventually. You know, when I remember it exists. Or some people could enjoy the chaos and be like, wow, this is the 3rd time in a row we've been playing Minecraft. What the hell? But yeah, I thought that would be an interesting way to sort of spice things up. It's obviously been done before, but I liked the idea of viewers being able to add to it with channel points. I really think that's pretty cool. Alright, so I think maybe we'll be able to get Crossbow Master before round 78? And if we can, that is beautiful. That guarantees the victory. Like, that pushes the certainty of victory to 100%. That's just a fact. And there it is. Okay, sweet, we're gonna win. I was worried a little bit about whether or not we'd win based on round 78, because I think without the Crossbow Master we probably would have gotten overwhelmed, because I don't think these 3, or at least these 2, would have been able to fully defend that, but I think we'll be good now. And I'll throw this guy down just for fun. Right, so the first wave, easy as. Simply because we've got a recursive cluster. But I think the second wave would have really tested our capabilities here. After the BFB, yes. After the purple balloons that eventually start showing up. And then the ceramics. Yeah, see? We're struggling even with the Crossbow Master. Without it, we would have 100% lost. Whew, good timing. Very good timing. I mean, we would have just literally sold something and been able to buy it anyway, but still, not bad. And we've got an extra, what? 8,000, 9,000 cash by the end of it? Around about? Yeah, 8,000, 9,000. Okay. First map done. Looking good. Looking good. Didn't even need to use many abilities. Or at least didn't need to purposefully use them. And last time I checked, I think the last time we played this map we managed to beat it with a wizard, a ninja, and an alchemist, right? Or was it a wizard and a bomb shooter? I think we beat this map with just a wizard and a bomb shooter at one point. Which is pretty damn cool. I like that. Let's go Quincy here. I think that's a smart idea. We might lose some lives on this map just because it can be a bit tricky with all the balloons spacing out a little. Oh, and it's ABR. Oh, fuck. I forgot about that. Quincy, are you going to be a good start for ABR? At least it means round 4 is... Nope, round 4 is not more polite. At least it's not regrow balloons. Okay, never mind. Round 4 is slightly more polite. Okay, ABR means Quincy does nothing here. Okay, let's start with a ninja instead. Now this might mean that we potentially lose some lives on round 4 here, but it hopefully means that we in fact save lives later on when camo balloons are flooding through and Quincy's still blind. Okay. How many lives do we lose here? It's gonna be a few, but I think it'll be worth it. Yeah, okay. I think that'll be fine, because we can actually verse these camo balloons now. Maybe there was a way to start that off a little bit better, but I personally think that was decent, because camo balloons are just going to keep coming. The camo balloons start coming and they won't stop coming. Oh god. Speedster over here. Can we curve and hit that black balloon? Thank you. Oh, much better. Yeah, so these camo balloons would have still been flooding through with just Quincy alone. Because I think he gets his camo a little bit too late for that to work out well. But that's fine, it's fine. We could have probably placed something else to deal with that, so... yeah, it's probably not the best start to this map ever, but if we think about it as an on-average basis, on average, we would lose, what, 10 lives per map? So if we just lose slightly less than that, we'll be fine. And 36 lives is on track to do that, so long as we don't lose any more. Which could be very scary. Alright, first lead balloon, Alchemist has got our back. It is a little scary with Ninja having to clean this up, but if we get... ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Can we clean that up a bit better? Okay, just have you there on strong. Ooh, it would be nice if we got sharp shurikens. So maybe we'll actually sell the Alchemist mid-round once he's actually popped the leads. That could work. So he pops one there. This one has to go all the way back around. Yeah, I think it's my Alch placement. Throw it again, throw it again, throw it again! Okay, that's much better. Okay, I'm fine with 2 lives. Whew. Okay. We're getting there, we're getting there. It's a slow start, but it always is with ABR. At least with double HP mobs, you get 39 rounds of preparation. ABR just throws it at you like, "Whoa, do you have camo detection?" And then by round 10, it's like, leads! It's just a lot more mental. Okay, we did get sharp shurikens, so let's get mixture dip. Perhaps share the lead popping power. We good? Okay. If I slow it down at any point, it's literally just because I don't want to die instantly. So, there you go. I'd rather die a little more slowly so that I can perhaps prevent it. Does that apply in real life too? No. I think if I were to die, like if it were my time to move on or lose my life, I guess, I'd go for the quick and painless. I think we need to put Quincy down like here. It may seem dumb, but having him on one of these corners literally only defends the plus. He doesn't reach down like these two do, but that's because the top of the pyramid is a bit more squashed compared to the bottom part. Okay, but we're doing fine. Double shot's gonna secure a lot more of the game for us. Okay, and I think we just roll as usual now. We will have to look out for a fortified Moab on round 40. So maybe we need to prepare something else for that. But I think for now we'll be alright. We just work on our Balloon Jitsu stronger stim combo, and everything should work fairly well. Oh, Quincy, you tried, bud. That's all that matters. Camo lead, problem solved. 25. 25 is the camo lead, eh? Intriguing. Alright. We seem okay. I love how the ninja stars just randomly end up over here. It's so good just watching it be like, oh, there's nothing to do over here now. It's like the plane with what do you call it? Never miss. Never miss. Honestly, it seems like a lot of these towers and weaponry that are being used in this game would work quite well in real life too. It's kind of scary. Not well as in, like, give it to a monkey and then throw them at the enemy. No, give it to a human instead. They'd be a lot more brutal with it. But yeah, I can see why, because I've seen some, what are they called? Not trash. What's it called? Shit something? Trash something? Shit posts. Shit posts, that's the one. Where it's literally like a nonsense video that's literally just to kind of get a chuckle out of people. So I've seen a couple videos of those about BTD6 and like how a bunch of heroes and towers in this game have committed war crimes. And I honestly love it because a lot of research is going into that to find out whether or not a hero or a tower has actually committed a war crime or not, which I personally am a big fan of, but it honestly does kind of shock you when you find out like what type of warfare has been banned just because of how brutal it is, like chemical warfare. Because I think back in medieval times, chemical warfare was way more fucked up. Like, not more fucked up as in more damaging. I can almost guarantee modern chemical warfare is the worst by far. But medieval chemical warfare was literally like loading up an infected corpse onto a catapult and flinging it over the walls of a city so that there was a high chance that whoever sort of found the corpse of the dead person would be given that disease, and then it would spread through the city like a literal plague. You know, that's like so fucked up. Especially when you compare it to like, oh yeah, we exposed them to this gas and they die pretty quickly from it. It's like, okay, that's not too bad, but imagine just like, I guess it's the equivalent these days to like the current disease that's going around, which shall not be named. The disease which shall not be named being like, you know, and oh, holy shit, I guess to an extent, anybody that sort of crosses a border while it's illegal to do so is essentially doing a similar thing to launching an infected corpse over a city wall. Holy shit! I guess that's the modern day version, just being like, fuck you, I want to come in. And everyone else being like, no, stay out or be in jail. Damn. That's... I definitely talk about some interesting shit at some points. Maybe not right now, but there's definitely some topics in there to dive a bit deeper into. What do I want to put? Maybe a sniper. Just so the range doesn't really matter. And if it's getting alk buffed, we could go bottom path mixed with middle. Bottom path first, of course. Give it camo detection. Shrapnel. Yeah, I think I've actually beat this map with a similar strategy in the past. We will also need that, so that the buff lasts a bit longer on both of them. But I think we'll be good now, because, yeah, if we can get this sniper back to the old version, where it could pop leads, that's pretty damn broken. That is pretty damn broken. Oh, and we're not even seeing a ZOMG. So that's always good. But we seem to have reached the point where we can almost guarantee the safety of this. Like, I'd say at least 90% we win this right now. I don't see a way that we'd lose easily. Fortified BFB is probably the closest thing that would make us lose right now. But that's okay. It's not coming for another 9 rounds or so. I don't know. I legitimately have no idea what the rounds for ABR are like, except for the fact that round 63, in my opinion, is easier. But yeah, when it comes to ABR and deflation and apocalypse, the makeup of each round just goes completely over my head. You give me hard standard, I'll tell you like half the rounds in it and what it consists of roughly. I can't tell you the exact numbers, but I know what to prepare for essentially. But yeah, all the other game modes, straight over my head, no idea. I would be clueless and useless. Okay, regular BFB we're fine against. That's always good. Let's get an Elite Defender. Oh, damn. Elite Defender, go. Very nice. Okay, yeah. I think we're chill for the next 14 rounds. I don't think there's really much that could destroy us, except for maybe Moab-heavy things. So, we'll just get a Moab-heavy damaging plane. Makes sense. If you think Moabs are going to be the problem, get something that makes Moabs go bye-bye a lot faster. Oh my god. We played a couple of board games last night. By we, I mean my family. We played one called Smartass, which, if you haven't played before, it's pretty fun. It's like a trivia-based game. Someone always takes turns as like the narrator. And, whoa, we need to pass around that acidic mixture dip a bit more. Thank you. But yeah, someone always takes the turn as the narrator. And they slowly reveal the hints that are leading towards the answer for either a what am I question, a who am I question, a where am I question, so like geography, which we all find bullshit, and a question that's literally just called hard ass, which is just a single line hint to get an answer, right? And so it was amazing how this worked out. So it was me, my two sisters, and my mum playing, right? My dad was sort of sitting out, but he would occasionally chime in whenever a question about like history or the wars or things like that chimed up, because that's what he's really into. But essentially, my oldest sister managed to work her way around the entire board and get right to the end. She was 2 spaces from the end, right? But sadly, for her, in this game, you have to roll exactly the number you need. You can't roll over. You can roll under, because that just moves you 1 step closer to the end, and you're not, like, there yet, right? But you have to roll the exact number. And so many times, she was 2 spaces away, and she'd roll 4, 4, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, after she had already rolled the 1, so it was useless. And so I was just laughing my ass off because she could never seem to get the right number that she wanted. And then my other sister was just slowly, casually just strolling up the board, dodging all the bad spaces, because there'd be ones that kick you back or ask you to answer a hard question. Or ones where you just have to sit still, shut up, and be like, well, you can't answer this question, you're not allowed to. But yeah, it was amazing, because older sister, just chilling near the end. Not really worried about much, just rolling, waiting to get that perfect number. And then my other sister just slowly walked up the board, got 2 away from the end, answered a question, rolled a 2, straight in and win. Ah, it was beautiful. Alright, there we go. First 2 maps done, 34 lives remaining, which means we can lose 10 lives per map now and still end up with 4 lives left. I know I said I didn't want to play it like that, but alternate balloons around on Adora's Temple. Admittedly, I probably could have had a better start for it, but it's fine. Yeah, it's fine, we'll manage. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. This has been part 1 of the Time Warp Odyssey. As usual, part 2 comes out tomorrow. So if you're having trouble on these last 3 maps, stick around for that. So thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for all your support, by the way. I really should say this a lot more often, but I really appreciate every single one of you that's leaving comments, liking, subscribing, all that. And yeah, thank you. It really means the world to me. Anyway, thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.